All right. I will put some clouds because usually it looks better with some clouds. And so I would say the most important thing we have is performance, generation, and how you shape the world around you. So it's not going to be like, again, completely new if you've played with Minier, but you'll see how I'm going to create super quickly. So I'm just opening my sandbox tool. I'm going to click clear and generate landforms. I'm going to have a little generator here. And now it gives it back to me. And I'm teleported where I am, where I was, because as you can see, it teleported me somewhere else. And so here now I have this world. I can do another one just to show. And so it's generating, as you can see, in a few seconds. I actually like this map. This is pretty cool. I really like that. And so now you see this map with archipelago, you have some mountains. Again, because you don't have any reference point, like a tree, a person, you don't realize, but this is huge. It's 10 kilometers by 10 kilometers, which is pretty big. But we'll see about that. You see the height of the clouds and everything. So now we can move things very easily. And by that, I mean, let's take something that is here, for example. I'm going to take these peaks. And as you can see, I can move them here. Oh, it went under. So this one is a bad example. Let's take this one. You see this crater? I can move it like this now. With the mouse wheel, I can rotate. So very easily, you can move things around. This, for example, I'm going to be like, I'm going to move it here. Sometimes it disappears because we have some height of water kind of issues right now, but it will go eventually. But yeah, I can just like drag and drop, and that's it. It's really just bothering me today. It just doesn't want me to show you exactly what I want. So here, great. Here you can see how easy it is for me to drag around, and I let it go. And now I could bake the map and have all my vegetation on this. And so this is good. And also I can add to it. So for example, I'm like, oh, I like this mountain, but I really want to have like a huge mountain in there. So I'm going to take a mountain landform. I'm just going to rotate it, put it here. And this is additive. So I can come and put it here. And as you can see, it's very easy to transform your map this way. It's super fast. It's really smooth. Here, maybe I can try to do another archipelago. I'm going to put some islands. Oh, the islands are quite big. So if I don't want, I can delete this. It's really much more comfortable than before. I can put a peak here. I'm just going to go up to the cap, and I'm going to do that voluntarily. And again, it's because we have a limitation with the height of water, but it's a temporary thing. So this is going to look a little funky, but I'm going to keep it there on purpose. What you can do is also increase the strength of a tool. So for example, this crater, as you can see, I can do it a little bit more, a lot more strong. I can choose if it scales on the X axis, Y axis. I can choose whatever I want, but I want to have like kind of a big plane here. I think it's cool. This fault here usually are good when you put them next to the water, because it does this kind of, little inline. I can do another one actually. I'm gonna just merge it. So you see how easy it is for me to just modify things here, and I'm just gonna generate the biome from here. I'm not gonna go higher than that. But now I clicked hands off. It's just gonna think a little bit, and you'll see it's quite faster than before. So first of all, as you've seen, when I'm moving my landforms left and right, it's really much faster, much smoother. And here it is. My biome is generated. And so now I have my trees. I have the delimitation with the sand, the mountain range. You see it's different. And now the trees are being generated. And now, as you can see, trees can be seen as far as the eye can see. So you're going to see the trees. You see them on the mountain on the right. And this is generated once. When this is generated once, it's not going to load it anymore. The only thing that will load and unload is the foliage around you, the little branches, the little tree, the little grass and everything. But the trees, they're going to take a little bit. Oh, they're done actually. As you can see, this is pretty cool. And as I said, it is big, right? I mean, like this is the size of a tree, right? So this map is huge. And I can go now in the plains and I can wait. Now you're going to have the small foliage, which is grass and branches and stuff like that. It's going to grow around you. It takes a little bit, but when you're playing, if you bring you see, it's been generated. It took, I would say 5 to 10 seconds. My graphic card for reference is a 3600 GTX, I think. So it's not like a 5K or something. It's a good one, but it's not like a huge, insane. My computer, I think, cost me $1,500 2 years ago, all included. And so here you can see when now you're not moving too fast, you're not like flying over miles. Your generation follows you, and it's quite comfortable. You can see I mean, like this is very detailed ground and foliage as you've seen it before, right? So this is very, very minute details up to this. And you can see the archipelago here that we've done. I can fly over mountains and all of that. And so I can go back if I want in the landform. I can move stuff, but if I move anything, then I will have to regenerate the biome. So I'm not going to do that. I think this map is fine. We can have fun here. And what we have that is new is also the rocks. All the rocks have been redone. So the visual aspect of everything that is made out of rocks is way better than before. And so now when you drop into this type of landscape, it really looks better. And remember, that is all procedurally generated with 2 clicks. I didn't do anything almost, and it's already kind of, personal Skyrim, right? And you can do a lot with that at this point, because remember that you can change the sky, you can go foggy, you can drop the water on it, you can do anything you want. Oh, I can hear the thunder, but you can't. I know that. Something else I never can do is actually sharing the sound of Minier, but it's fine. And so, yeah, look at it. Oh, nice archipelago. I mean, like, isn't it pretty good for a 2-click 2-click TTRPG? I think it's pretty cool. I don't know what you think. And I can move anything. I can come here. I can be like, no, you move left. That's it. So that's first. That was. It's a huge improvement when you're gonna have it under your mouse. If you have played for even a little bit on the 0.7 or before, this is just night and day. I remember talking about it with Vince and Pierre, and we're just like sometimes playing on weekend and talking about it. And I didn't play for at least a month or 2, and I didn't have my hands on this. And Vince was teasing me. I was like, "You're not gonna believe it when I started to put my hands on it, first I was like, this is great. This is way faster. It's way smoother. And before I knew it, I was just having fun. I was just like playing with it. And I was like not talking. And I was like, hey, are you here? I was like, oh, sorry. I was just like moving things around. Because when it's like, it's stuttering and you have to kind of fight the UI and stuff, it's taking you out. But now it's so easy. I mean, like, you look at the results in a few clicks, it's amazing. And of course, something came. Talking about the UI, I might talk about the UI a little bit later. So this is the topography. So topography, great. There's nothing extremely new to show, but you'll see it, you'll feel it. It feels like an entire, like a new, another version for real. Then we go into biome. So now we have the biome painting. I mean, it was there at some point, but it got out because it was, anyway. So now I can paint the biome. I'll take this pine forest, for example. Thank you. I don't want to be under the clouds. Go away, clouds. Thank you. So now I'm going to take pine so I can change the size of the brush. I'm not going to put it too high, but and also we'll have a slider for the strength. Right now it's just what we have, but as you can see, it's instantaneous. I'm going to let it go. It's going to calculate, and I'll have my trees. It's pine biome. If I take the other tree, I paint here, I let it go, and here it is. So because I went pretty fast, it doesn't put a lot of trees, but if I kind of, you know, go on it and let go, now there's going to be a lot of trees here because I didn't go quickly over it. And so you can go back to grass, for example. You can reduce the size if you want to go a lot more kind of precise. And this tree is going to disappear, as you can see. And so you can go, and of course, as you remember, you can always go here. You go into your nature, and you can drag and drop a tree. And this, because it's an asset, you can just like go a little crazy on it, and now you have this giant tree here. But this is generated, so it's different. But really quick to use, really convenient, super fast, because that's something we wanted to have for a long time. It was kind of painful when you were painting. It was super slow and stuff. And now it's like, I mean, you've seen under my mouse, you're not doing it, but I think you can see pretty well that I just click and it just works, right? So I'm going to put some trees here. I'm going to do a path kind of quickly here. I'm going to put some more here. I'm going to drop a cabin here. And here it is. Few seconds. And that's it. As you can see, we have a new pavement. So it's not just a texture. As you can see, it has volume. It's real volume that you can paint in 1 second, right? So if I change the light, you can see it change on the pavement. And also, look at that beautiful blend. Isn't it awesome? I mean, this is procedural. Look at that. I did like just one click. I didn't take the time to do something clean. I just kind of went fast. If you take your time and you do something precise, it's really like you really now start to have all the tools to make amazing little scenes that look very lively. So that's kind of the new things, and greatly awaited feature. I'm just looking at the comments. If you have any comment, don't hesitate. Greatly awaited feature, the sculpt. Sculpt is back, boys and girls. You have to leave and come back. Discord be goofy. It's not me, right? You lost signal. Am I good? Not you. Okay. So, sculpting. Let's go. So, now we can go back to sculpting. So, as you can see, also pretty fast. This is something we wanted. We didn't want to bring it back if it was wonky. So this now works extremely well. So I can sculpt. If I press shift, I will do a negative sculpt. So as you can see, I'm like kind of gnawing at it now. If I do smooth, it's gonna do kind of the average between everything that is around this tool. So it's gonna really smooth out this. And flatten is really cool. Is where you're gonna click. So you really have to look at the mouse. This is gonna become the floor, and then I'm gonna go from there, right? So now I can do platforms like this. But this is the ground. So you see, can go as far as that. And so now I have made my platform. I can take back this, and I can do some more. I can do some pillars. Like this is cool. And whoop, I can drop instantly, and here we are. Playable. Because again, you have to remember, like it's very easy in Minier to forget the scale of things. And when you drop a character, you're like, hey, wait a minute. It is kind of big, actually. And so, yep, here we are. Here, kind of want to dig myself out of that. So I'm going to use shift. I'm going to start digging. Will there be a way to import your own models and assets? Yes, through the marketplace, my boy. All right, so as you can see, cave. Again, I can drop here. Shoot. And here it is. So you can take some time to carve. You can go and get some assets from here. You take your natural assets and you take some rocks. And you put it here. You do this. That's it. You do this a few times, and your cave looks really cool. You don't have to, you know, it's really quick. And that's it. That's the terraforming. What did I want to show? This flatten also works reverse. So you can, again, but you see this Z axis kind of plane, the little grid. It shows you where is your flat. So because what I'm looking at, I mean, the ground here is under this grid. It's not carving because I'm still maintaining shift with my left hand. But everything that is above, you see, will be carved. So that's why it's really useful when you want to do something. If you're on a cliff or something and you want to do a little thing that comes out to put a church on it or something, and then you want to carve a path to go somewhere. Here it is. Look at that. You can have a little thing in here. You can biome paint so you don't have these trees. So anyway, that's really fast, really responsive. That's exactly how we wanted the tool. And that's why we didn't bring it up before, because it was all wonky. And now it really works well. So what do you think, guys? Oh, look at that. Super cool. Thank you. So because I'm like doodling, if I can say here, of course it's not looking too awesome, but everything that I showed you from the world generation and the biome painting and the sculpts, I really think we're going to have some cool maps coming up. It's going to be way less painful to do something very, very detailed. And also, it's something I wanted to bring up, but I think it's kind of right in the discussion now. We've made it so now the maps in your Minier folder will be named exactly how you've named it. So this one, for example, was what, like 08 live OW open world. So now if I go in my file, I do see this map with this name. It's not like a bunch of numbers where you're like, I don't know where my map is and stuff. So you can take it, put it on Discord, send it to a friend, and he's going to open it exactly how it is. So, of course, you can invite your friends and they play in your map, but they don't have the map. But now, if I do this and it's super cool and detailed and I spend an afternoon on it, I can share it with you. Sorry. I can share it with you and it's going to be exactly like that. And then you can branch out and you can do your thing and you can use what you want. You can kill the rest. And so that's really all of that together is going to really change the game for us. All right. What do we have else? Biome painting, sampling voxel real time. I don't remember what it is. That's some Vince stuff. He's using some esoteric terms because I have my notes about things I wanted to talk about. Pretty damn cool and easy to understand. Nice job, team. This is getting incredible. Just need to figure out all the keyboard commands again. Not always intuitive compared to other systems yet. We agree. I'll show you something that shows you where we are going with this. But right now, I didn't use much. For everything you've seen, it's right-click brings the UI, right-click hides it. It's WASD, and I used Shift, basically. And to change from rotation to scale to move, it was R. So right now, not too bad. But it's some things, it's a little hidden. If you're not used to it, we agree that it's a little thick. But tutorials are coming, and I'll show you a little bit more on that. Press T. No, I'm not gonna press T today. I promised Vince. I don't wanna break his heart. All right. Next, oh yeah, active comments here. As you can see, you have a little question mark on the top right. Now you can click it and it will show you what is accessible in the view that you are. So everything that I can do is shown here. So for example, you see G, game view. What is that? If I press G, nothing is showing, of course, because I'm in this mode, but imagine I'm in this mode, topography mode, and that's what it does. It shows or hide what you can do, right? Move speed with the mouse wheel. So if you go this fast, but you reduce, you see my speed decreases, and all of that. You can look at it. You can forget about it if it's what you wish. So that's something that really helps. What else we have? Terraforming, surface mode, smooth mode, flatten, log Z on the first click. No. Someone asked. It was during the VIP, but it was so cool to do. Someone asked something kind of, like, can you dig a hole in a mountain? I was like, let us see. And it did work, but because topography is, that's a bug we know. I think I had topography and sculpts. Yes, that's it. Woo! Vince was hot for a moment, probably. He was like, no, don't click. I did click, by the way. So, and it was like, can we actually go across a mountain? So I didn't take like the thickest mountain because it would be too long. But we tried, and it works. So I'll do it. Oh, am I seeing some clouds or some light? I'm seeing some light. Or is it just fog? No, I'm seeing some sunlight. Not yet. So I have to be careful not to dig down because I can dig in the ground for quite a while if I do that. So what do we have? I'm just going to read at the same time when I'm having fun. Terraforming, new landforms. Oh yeah, the landforms, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So you know the landforms with, oh, here it is. I don't have to talk about it too much. And here it is. So as you can see, I have crossed this entire mountain. Oh, and there's trees inside because it's taking the biome above. But you can repaint and put some new biome. It's actually really cool. I wouldn't go there with my team, but it's really cool. But you can change the biome under. It's not going to modify the one on the top. So you can actually put some grass, or you can leave it there. But as you can see, we have pierced the mountain in what, 1 minute? Quite a big channel here in quite a short amount of time. So pretty cool. The landforms, I wanted to talk a little bit more about it. So here, if I go back to topography, it's the landforms, you know, the craters, the mountain range, mountain peaks, volcano, all of that jazz. It is new landforms. The one we had before were kind of, they were done in a certain way. Now it's like real kind of height maps of real natural formations. So it really looks way better. And how it works is that it's additive, meaning that, as you can see, when you put like 4 different positive landforms, meaning like they are going above ground, then it's going to pile up. So you can do, you can pile your landforms one on top of the others. So it makes like bigger and bigger mountains. Or also negatives, meaning this one, for example, the crater is a negative one. So you can take the volcano form we have. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to break the biome. I might show you after on another map, but we have a volcano, but it's like kind of an old inactive volcano. So it's kind of flat at the top, and you can add a crater on top of it. And now you have an active volcano, or something that looks more like a volcano with a hole on the top. And so this is how you can, but you can like put 3 craters on one on top of each other, and it's going to dig more and more. And if you dig enough that you reach the 0 level, then it's underwater. And you can also dig to go underwater. If you take the sculpting tool and you do negative, here I'm digging. I don't have to do too much. I should, and I have a little onsen right here. And you could dig a hole, come back up, and do crazy stuff. I'm sure you will do. We have sand beaches now. The biome is not very detailed. It's a little bit, you know, kind of a blend texture, but it does delimitate the sand. And the day we update a biome, even if you have a map, it's all retro compatible. It will be more beautiful sand the day we do work on it. Right now, at least you can work it the way you want. So that's what I wanted to say on the new landforms. Oh, one last thing, I promise, is later on, maybe not 0.8, but I'm not sure. Maybe Vince can pitch in. Every landform will have a toggle that you can have it positive or negative, meaning that if you have a mountain range, you could have a mountain range negative. If you have a volcano, you can have a reverse volcano, and everything like that. So it could be cool. You can use the island archipelago to kind of make it to damage your planes, and so it can do like some very interesting plan for 0.8. So apparently when 0.8 drops, you will have the negative or positive landform on every landform we have. And I think we have a few more landforms in the work too. But for now, we have cliff, crater, fault. I'll do a new map later on to do a little bit more on that, but I wanted to show some more stuff. New fog in the trees. Let me see that. Apparently we have new fog. Oh yeah, I do remember. So now it's like volumetric. It does look cool. And if I do sunset, what happens? Is it too thick? Let's see. Is it the cloud coverage? Oh no, it's the fog. Whoa. That's so cool. A little bit more cloud. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It is awesome. And it's pretty big. It's when you start playing with the weather, you also realize how big things are. Anyway, cool. So new fog, volumetric fog, it really works well in the trees. I have quite a beautiful map right here. I really like it. All right, let's do this so we can see better. What else? New landform, play mode. Oh, that's kind of funny. No, what I'm going to show is this. So, topography, biome, sculpt, and as you can see, reverse off for now. We'll work on it. But we have the roads, and they work satisfyingly well. I hope. Please, baby Jesus, no bug. You know, sometimes we do. Let's go. Let us drop a little something here. We'll do a tower. And we will make a landmark that we will call I broke something. Here it is. I had topography open. That little sneaky topography. I think I did. All right. You know what? Let's do a speed run. We'll do... I mean, I could recalculate and everything, but it's like we've done some terraforming. So I don't want to have that. Let's go. Back to the lobby. Let's see how fast I can do a cool map. Can someone time? All right. Open world. Oh, it was not even saved. Open world. Time. All right. I like it. I think it's a good base. With some clouds. Wow. I think it's going to be a great map, actually. I want to have some big mountains. So what do I have? Mountains. That's pretty huge. I want more. More mountain peaks. Additional multiplier. I'm going to add just a little bit more like an island on top of it. Yeah. Just like that. Do I have the cap? Yes. Here. No, let's keep it. You over here. I want to have, yeah, perfect. Let's go. Generate biome. I think that's great. I think it's going to be awesome. How much does it take? 50 seconds? All right, biome's here. I'm going to roll topography, and I'm going to go back to my roads. Hey, I like that place. Look at it. Oh, that's cool. It's got a Jurassic Park feel, isn't it? Am I still okay, guys? I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm seeing Vince GIF. All right. So I was talking about the roads. So I will be roading. Let's drop something here. I'm going to put a road here. I'm going to call this tower. So we remember, I'm going to drop a tower on it here. So that's our tower. Okay. Where do I go? Adashonorus. That's a pretty cool name. Let's go to the beach. Here. Pretty cool here. And here we'll have this a wood cabin. Oh, I'm going fast. And so here I'm going to call it cabin over here. Are we good? This is all super awesome, but when will development move to being able to play RPG? I'll come to that in a second. And here, sorry, I'll select tower, so it's going to link tower to cabin. So you can see the path like that, or you can hide it if you want. And now you have this road that is procedural. So you can see it's clearing the forests, but you still have some fences sometimes when it's turning, and you can follow your road. And as you can see, when you have a slope, it's going to create this little path. So it's actually, it looks like a road. So it digs when it needs, and it creates also when it needs. And so when you go into mountainous areas, it really looks cool. We're not sure yet about the size. I think it's a little big now, but as you can see, you see it from afar, and it starts to really look cool. You can follow along. If you're building mines, caverns below sea level, will there be a way to make sure water doesn't fill those tunnels? No, not yet. If you're under zero, you're under zero. It's water. It would need physics, I guess. And so look at, I mean, again, I didn't do any of that by myself. I just like did a few clicks, and here it is. You have roads. If it's not perfect, now you can, you know, take your sculpting tool, and you can correct any way you want. Then you can come here, put some pavement. Like you can really go, but it's doing this kind of cool little path. Here, I don't want to have this. All right, I'm in the clouds. It's not that it's foggy. It's actually the clouds. Thank you. I have this little path to the mountain. You can see it. I press G, and so you see the road from one to the other. So here it is.